what's up? So this morning I had to go to Michael's and pick up something for Tina's house. And then I went to Tina's house and I made some cupcakes. Well, I decorated some cupcakes. Oh look, here's Jenna. It's an invasion of bugs.
Okay.
Jenna, what are you doing?
I am de-anting my curtains.
Cool.
No, it's not cool, Miranda.
Oh, get away from me. You're doing great. That's all I'm saying.
They're flying ants. That's what I don't appreciate.
Have the squirrel come over and eat them.
Well, so gross.
Pearl, what's your favorite face to make? Pearl! Ay, 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 ay. The wind is out of control. I had more curls, but now they're all windblown, so you know, it's cool. All right, where was I when I was really interrupted by Jenna? All right, I was talking about what I was doing today. So I went over to Tina's and helped her with some cupcakes, and then I was like, I'm gonna go stop at Nate and Jenna's house and see Jenna and Pearl and Nate. And so I did that, and it was very nice. But then Jenna had like infestation of flying ants. So then Nate had to come upstairs from working and help the situation. That resulted in then Pearl waking up from her nap. So I got to hold Pearl for a little bit, but don't tell Adam because he gets jealous when I see her and he doesn't. So around 1:30, I came over to Miss Miller's house because I was meeting Jessica and Andrea here so we could go to Detroit to get our auras photographed. Oh, it's so exciting. So it's something I've been wanting to do for quite a while now, was to get my aura photographed. And there's a place in Detroit called Aura, and they do it there. So we're going to do that. So now I'm here and they're all here and they're all talking now, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll see you later.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you even take my picture?
I did.
I want to see it.
You're still on the phone, Jessica. Maybe you should hang up from your telephone call. Don't be rude. After a delicious lunch and a very yummy dessert, we're here. What colors are you?
Turquoise and
Okay.
tan.
What colors are you?
Pink and blue.
And green.
And possibly green.
I think you're green. I have no clue what I am, so.
You're magenta.
You say
You're
these
magenta to a
things.
T. She's magenta.
I think I really want to be other things too than just magenta.
You'll be more than just magenta.
I want to be a rainbow.
You should be a rainbow.
A rainbow! Caleb, you definitely probably are going to have to coach me. It's like drum roll, please. It's so exciting.
All right, here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, that has a kind of specific meaning.
Okay.
Look how cool you look, Jessica.
Whoa.
Wow, really balanced. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Oh, you guys have
Very
very
similar auras.
suggesting you guys have similar things going on right now. Okay.
Very cool.
So, with all three of you, you know, anything black is always just the background. It's not part of our aura. So with this diagram, basic heart space, and then your forehead and above, all of the top half represents your current consciousness. So what you're experiencing in the present, like your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings. All right, so we're gonna
So good.
So when it's all red, it usually suggests that big external changes or transitions are happening right now in life, because you know red comes from down here. It's our root chakra.
Spot on.
So that our
What?
root chakra,
No.
our root chakra represents like stability, being grounded. You know, that sort of color strength and willpower. And so when that takes over is usually when there's just a lot, sort of, I would say, like flying around, going these little indentations. Versus with yours, you notice how it's seamless. So it means you're more in a bubble. You're very much sort of protecting your energy, sort of protecting yourself, trying to not be affected by, you know, things outside of yourself.
Nice.
And with yours is open too. You see these little indentations. What's cool about yours though is you notice how there's these little streaks coming out, these little beams coming out of your head. So that does mean up here, you know, that crown chakra is open and you're very much more in that aligned, kind of connected state to, you know, the universal energy, spiritual energy, whatever you want to personally call it. And okay, if we don't take the light away, you notice how it's a little bit darker here.
Yeah.
And how so it basically is we're seeing through to the background. So that reddish orange is actually what you have going on over that chest area and even over that throat. It's a little bit orange. So you know, orange is more of an emotion-based color. It's sort of the color of how we relate with one another. So it tends to represent, you know, that more creative or more collaborative, more dynamic part of ourselves. So very much it's suggesting what's coming out from that area versus what's coming in and going out though is so much yellow. And you know, yellow is basically that sunny disposition of, you know, being more open-minded. It's that color of being more playful, more joyful, you know, that sort of ball of sunshine, if you will. And it suggests that's how you see yourself. It's what's going out, you know, very much things of that nature. You know, trying to be optimistic and more energized is always on your mind. What's going on up here is you basically have a little bit of pink mixed in with more of like a purple color. You know, I would hesitate to say it's magenta because magenta tends to be more of like a vivid, like reddish pink. So with that pure kind of pink in there, pink represents love, compassion, being more open-hearted, very much, you know, that sort of unconditional love sort of energy. So you have quite of that in your consciousness, but then so much of that violet purple. And you know, violet purple represents, it's similar to the red in terms of manifesting, but it's all about your ideas, your dreams, your thoughts, your belief systems, you know, vision, you know, being more of a visionary, just a little bit more unconventional in the way you think, and sort of a little bit of both that together. And then you have this arch of white. And when you have arches in your consciousness, it always represents things you hold in higher esteem or sort of, you know, hopes and aspirations or things you're aiming towards. And white always represents, you know, very much that pure, honest, or that's just that higher sort of spiritual energy. So tapping into that source, but in, you know, practical senses, it just means you're always trying to be more uplifting, more honest, more non-judgmental, you know, things like that.
I feel like these are pretty like spot on.
This is real cool.
It's so pretty, but yeah, things are going on with the both of you, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's why I said, you know, when I saw the all red tends to have like a very specific meaning. Sometimes people will be like, I don't know what's going on, but then like other like friends would be like, well, it's something you've been. It can last for a while. You know, sort of when we're going through big upheavals or changes, it could take a while to settle back into whatever it is. And so I will say the reds will stick around for a little while. So until whatever's going on, until you're kind of past or like in it, you know, it'll still be red.
Very cool.
With yours, you know, it's how you normally are.
Yeah.
But we typically are like 2 to 3 colors-ish. I would say, I wouldn't say nothing crazy is going on.
That's good. This is so neat.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Andrea, what colors are you?
I am pink, purple, white, yellow, and orange.
Woo! You're like a mixture. You're like a rainbow. Jessica,
I'm red.
you are red.
Just red.
Just red.
Just
all
red.
red.
Lots going on.
All right, but from everything that they said, how do you feel?
Like I need to stay in one place. I feel good. It's very, very good indication of where I am.
All right, and Andrea?
I feel like it's very spot on exactly how I feel about myself and project towards other people.
Nice. Nice.
Well,
I was magenta. No, I'm red.
You are red.
I'm red.
You are
Which
red.
that was a little surprise because like I had no clue that I was gonna be red. But when they talked about it, I was like, oh yeah, that's me. Okay, yep, I get it. And she said I had orange around my
Orange
throat,
around your throat.
which
Said that it
It's
could
like-
be how you're conveying your emotions.
yeah,
and
my
vocal about your
emotions. And I am very emotional about my emotions, so it's all right. So that was interesting, and like the way the shape, like, because my shape is different than your shapes up at the top. So that was pretty cool hearing her talk about.
You're
like,
in a
what the
bubble.
I'm in a bubble.
And we're more open.
Yeah, which I find funny because am I really in a bubble? Like, do you think I'm in a bubble?
Yeah.
But I
little bit.
feel like
She said that like that you're more closed off with it, that you don't let like outside stuff affect.
Oh,
Is how she interpreted it.
okay, good. Yay.
And we're more
excitement.
open to outside things affecting us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Which I know
yeah,
for
now I
sure.
get it.
Now
Now
I
she
get it.
said it.
I
like,
didn't
now
get
I
it
get
the first time. I got it.
Okay, but the prettiest of all, Andrea.
It is real pretty. It's real
Andrea,
pretty.
yours is so
Super
pretty.
pretty.
Look at this. Look at, yay, we're done. We did it.
Oh,
So
we're
exciting.
sad.
Yay, we excited. So exciting. All right, so yeah, that was our auras. You should definitely come here. The gray area in Detroit. Where are we exactly in Detroit?
We are at Werner and
In a road.
Scotton.
Vernier and Scott.
We're near Mexican village, Mexican town.
Okay, which that's where we just had our dessert at. It was in Mexican
It was really
town.
good.
Okay, all right, bye.
I didn't fully research it and I didn't read anything. I just looked at like people's pictures before, like when I saw that they had like either like uploaded it themselves or like had posted about it. But I didn't go in with any like expectations, so it was a pleasant.
Trader Joe time. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's.